Hello, Milton, and welcome to another episode of Miltonian Minutes. I'm Chase from Milton Connect. We got Scott with us. We got a great guest today. It's Matt McSweeney from NECCO, and I have no idea what NECCO was until today.
Well, that's what we're here for.
That's why we're here.
We
What
love
tell us about NECCO?
We would love for everybody to know about NECCO, and we've had, man, let me tell you, we've had some great people here in Milton that has known about NECCO for a long time, and opened their homes up to the need to foster children, and we're just looking to get that word back out there, and hoping that everybody has a spot in their heart that maybe they could spread the word a little bit.
Yeah. I know you all, I've seen the signs.
Okay.
Around,
They're everywhere.
around town.
Signs. We like to put some signs in place.
Yeah, and I know you all do a little fun thing with that, like a little scavenger hunt with that.
We always like to do some fun things whenever we're scavenging the lands for spots to put signs. So when we do this, what we do is we always have teams of our employees that come out. We load the cars up, we send some people out, and we're like, hey, let's find this, find that. We've had people, we had to find a squirrel one day. Trying to find a live squirrel when you're driving, trying to plant signs, they hide. We like to send them out where they find maybe members of the community. We'll send like a fire department or a cop. Cops are always real nice to stop and like, hey, let's do this. But we had one that said, hey, got a minute, take it, let's go. So they're always willing to jump in there when they see what this is about. They take a moment out of their day, and that's kind of like what the signs are for. You plant them out there on these scavenger hunt days, and you really are kind of seeing, hey, this might speak to somebody today when they see it. Yeah. Maybe not today, but they drive a little farther down the road and they see another one. Yeah. They're going to be like, something's talking.
Yeah. And I know foster care is an extraordinary thing, as you see on the news and other resources. I know there's some great Milton families that have fostered. Can you tell us a little bit about as far as what that entails as far as getting started with it?
Well, first off, I always ask the families that when they're coming into this is that they really have to be here for the children. To be a foster parent, to be a great foster parent, you can't be there for yourself. You have to realize that there are kids and people that rely on you to show them how to live properly, how to be a role model, how to be a teacher, a friend, a confidant, all of these things. So you've got to be willing to put in that work, but also after that, the hard part really starts, and it's like, we have to do background checks. We have to do classes because we want to prepare people. We don't want to just say, hey, here's your home open, here's a kid. No, we have extensive classes that can be done online, which has been very helpful to us. We have brand new trainings that we're using that we've really changed the game in the last little bit. Really hitting on some of the things that we've had to deal with here in the community with, the opioid epidemic, children being born with drugs and alcohol in their system, obviously the abuses. And we don't want to say those out here on Facebook, but you hear the word abuse. It's not what you want to hear when you're dealing with kids. Right. So there is a process, and we're very accommodating to the process. We have multiple nights of classes that you can get in. We do come to your home and check out your home. So everything's background, everything's vetted. It is a very, very, very intricate process, but we walk you right through it and make it as easy as you can to get those homes open for these kids that need one.
Matt, how many kids are we talking about in the state of
Right now, the numbers that, we kind of always go to, and you'll hear it from our agency or other agencies or other places, usually the number stays around between 6,000 to 7,000 kids that are in foster care or out of home out of care. We have kids right now that are sitting in hotels, which hotels are nice, but not for a kid. Yeah. Kids don't want to stay in hotels. We have workers, CPS workers that are staying with these kids round the clock. So you think about, wow, what are those people giving up for these kids? When we can take some of these kids and get them into a home to where they do have that, they might not have the hotel pool, but they're going to have that family love. They're going to have that brick and mortar home and a place that they can call family and find that family, the familiar chords that they need, or that loyalty and all those things that we really want these kids to feel.
Yeah. So how do you get funding? And where, do you get support from churches? Do churches sponsor kids?
Well, we are a full for-profit company, so, you know, we work directly with the state, and, you know, whatever the state funding is, you know, we have a reimbursement that the parents get. So, you know, we're not nonprofit. We don't have to go out and ask for a lot of money. We don't ask for things. We really just ask for parents to come and try to be foster parents. We ask for people to spread the word about being a foster parent, or knowing, like, you know, because most people probably have somebody in their families around here that, you know, they might have fallen on hard times, or their kids in CPS care, and it's like, you know, they want to get them back. Or maybe their kinship. That's a kind of a form of fostering where, you know, you might know a kid, they have a relationship with you, and the CPS calls like, hey, can you take this kid? Well, now you got a kid in your home, and you're not getting all those services that we can provide with case management, and we have 24-hour round-the-clock crisis care. We have all kinds of things that we wrap around our families and our kids to help them through this time. So, you know, it's one of those things, we're just always trying to put more and more things in to help with the families and do what we can.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
I had no idea. I seen
Yeah.
the signs,
yeah.
and I really had no idea how big
Yeah.
the operation it was.
Yes, and you say big operation. I mean, we're not just here. Our office is in Barbersville. Our area here. It's by Barbersville next to Cracker Barrel. Everybody knows where that's at.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
You can come by, say hi to us, go get you some biscuits and gravy and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
But we have 7 offices in the state of West Virginia. There's 55 counties that we can service.
Yeah.
So we're statewide. We've been statewide for at least since right around COVID. We were always kind of centrally located here, but now we are statewide. We have Barbersville. The next office is Elkville on the other side of Charleston.
Okay.
We have Logan, Beckley, Fairmont. Put me on the spot here, but there's 7. You know,
Mhm.
so head down. But with the 7 offices, we really are able to reach a lot of the state. We deal with a lot of different DOHS, as they changed the name to it. So we are really able to reach out to the state.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's awesome.
Anything else you'd like to close on?
Oh, I tell you, there's so many things I could talk about, but really what I really hope for this is when anybody sees this is, you know, it's not just about NECCO, it's just about realizing that there are children. And when we see children that need help, most people want to help them.
Yeah.
And sometimes these kids aren't seen. They're not seen. And they're not seen until someone goes into their home and separates them from their family because of bad things that happen.
Yeah.
And those kids need a place to go. And the only place that we can do is families that are willing to come in here
Yeah.
and put in the work and really want to be there for kids and to help them get to their next point in life. And that might be with them forever. It might be with their family because they get to go back because their family met what they needed to do
Right.
to get right.
Right.
And it might be, you know, another form of adult living. We have independent living where teenagers that turn 18, instead of going to the streets, they're getting to go into homes that they get to live in and learn how to be young adults. So there's all kinds of things, but my biggest thing is it might not be for you, but maybe you know someone. Just
Yeah.
spread that word, and you know, if you see a NECCO sign, give a honk.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Give a honk for an NECCO sign. People be telling us, please don't
Yeah.
stop honking. So, but you know, I hope when somebody sees the signs that this is something that they can think about. They can reach out to us at our phone number 304-733-0036, or you go to NECCO.org. It has an application process. It asks questions. You can do it all. We're very tech friendly, and it's pretty easy to figure out. So, but if not, you can stop by the office again, right there in front of Cracker Barrel, next to Sonic. You know, lunch and breakfast and
All right.
and dinner. So, you know, we like to have fun, like you said. You know, from everything we do with scavenger hunts to everything, we try to make the most fun we can with this serious topic. And I thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
we appreciate you for coming, and we appreciate what NECCO does.
Thank you,
And,
thank you.
like you said, it's about the kids.
Yeah.
Trying to get them where they need to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Spread the awareness, Milton, and like and share the post. Get in touch with NECCO. Here's the phone number, necco.org. Thanks again, and appreciate the time.
Thank you all.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.